Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Katie Snow. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about something deeply personal and incredibly important: healing from trauma. And we're going to share some tips today to help you do this holistically. Trauma doesn't just live in your mind. It lives in your nervous system, your digestive system, your hormones, your sleep, your immune system, and even how safe your body feels day to day. Research shows that chronic stress and unresolved trauma are associated with increased cortisol levels, inflammation, impaired gut function, and dysregulation of the autonomic nervous system. In fact, studies estimate that 70 to 80% of chronic health conditions have a significant stress-related component. And healing is not rushed. Healing is a season. And I want you to hear this from the very beginning of this video. It will get better. And I'm going to share with you from my own firsthand experience with multiple traumas. It does get better. It does heal. It just takes time. First, let's talk about how trauma is a nervous system issue. So we've got to support your nervous system. When you've been through trauma, your body often gets stuck in what's called fight or flight. That means that you're wired but tired. You're dealing with anxiety or panic. You may have trouble sleeping. You may have digestive issues. And you probably have emotional overwhelm. From a physiological standpoint, this reflects prolonged sympathetic nervous system activation and reduced parasympathetic tone. Studies in trauma and PTSD populations show reduced vagal tone and impaired stress recovery. So one of the most powerful places to start healing is regulating the nervous system. One of the best ways that we've found is through chiropractic care and myofascial therapy or massage therapy. Resetting the nervous system through chiropractic adjustments and moving the fascia, which is this thin layer, sort of like saran wrap, right under the dermal layer that covers all of your body and all of your organs. Research has shown that fascia can actually store emotions or store tension. So getting the chiropractic care and getting the fascia moved is huge in resetting the nervous system. Another way is through targeted supplements, targeted nutritional approach. Some supplements that we use commonly in practice for our patients that are dealing with trauma are Kava Forte, and this is a MediHerb product. It supports calming neurotransmitters and a healthy stress response. Taking this product throughout the day by just chewing on one of the tablets and swallowing it has helped myself as well as hundreds of patients dealing with trauma to get that cortisol under control. Another product, Ashwagandha Forte, and that's also a MediHerb product, is an adaptogenic herb that is shown in studies to help lower cortisol and support adrenal balance. And then another go-to product is Mentran by Standard Process. This product we have used for years and it is amazing. It provides key minerals that help nourish nerve signaling and neuromuscular communication. These supplements are designed to support normal physiology, but make sure to talk to your holistic healthcare practitioners if you are on any medications or pregnant. And these supplements aren't about masking symptoms. They're about restoring balance so that your mind and body can calm down and work properly. Now let's talk about lowering your total stress load. Healing from trauma isn't just about adding things in. Sometimes it's about taking things off your plate. This may look like removing inflammatory foods or reactive foods from your diet, using intermittent fasting appropriately to give digestion and insulin signaling a break, saying no to unnecessary commitments. It is okay to say no. Pausing seasons of overextension and emotional overload. Research shows that metabolic stress, and that comes from medications, it can come from food, along with sleep deprivation, blood sugar instability, and chronic inflammation all amplify nervous system dysregulation. Trauma healing often requires intentional rest. And hear me on this, rest is not a weakness. Rest is medicine. This is not forever. This is a protected season so that your body can repair. And now let's talk about working with a holistic practitioner. Trauma is stored in the body, not just in the brain. That's why working with a practitioner who is trained in things like NET, neuro-emotional technique, or EFT, emotional freedom technique, can be incredibly supportive. These approaches focus on helping the nervous system safely process unresolved stress patterns. Clinically, mind-body therapies such as NET or EFT, and there's others, have been shown to lower stress markers, improve emotional regulation, and support nervous system recalibration when used appropriately. And most importantly is take your time. Healing is not linear and there is no deadline. Now let's talk about another therapy, and that is intentionally finding joy. Because trauma healing isn't complete without finding hope and joy. All the things that I've shared in this video thus far are things that I have used personally, and they have worked for me. But now I'm going to give you my little mini sermon that has helped me with finding joy. Number 1, joy is not found, it's received. Jesus says in John 15:5 and 11 that when we stay connected to Him, joy is a byproduct. Joy doesn't come from effort, it comes from connection. Just like your smartphone, incredibly powerful, but when it's not charged, it's not plugged into electricity or connected to electricity, it's useless. Psalm 16:11 says, "In your presence there is fullness of joy." So again, being connected is where you will find joy. Number 2, joy is not based on a situation, it's based on revelation. If joy were based on circumstances, none of us would keep it very long. Paul mentions joy 14 times in the book of Philippians, and this was written while he was in prison. In Philippians 4:4, Paul says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." Notice, he didn't say rejoice in things or circumstances or finances or relationships. He said rejoice in the Lord. Your joy is under your jurisdiction, not dictated by someone else's behavior. And remember, the enemy isn't after your joy, he's after your strength. He wants to wear you down. The book of Nehemiah says, "The joy of the Lord is your strength." And remember, number 3, joy is not just an emotion, it's a decision. I know this is easier said than done, but you can be grieving and have joy. Pain and joy can coexist. You may not be happy for the pain, but you can be joyful in the middle of it. Habakkuk 3:17 says, "Even though the fig tree doesn't fruit, even though the yield of olives fail, and the fields produce no food, even though there are no cattle in the stalls, yet I will rejoice. I will choose to shout." So remember, it's a decision. If you're healing from trauma, remember, be patient with your body. Support your nervous system. Lower your stress load. Get the right help. And stay connected to the source of joy and others. And remember, this is a season. It will get better. Healing is happening even when you can't feel it yet. I'm Dr. Katie Snow, helping you transform your health naturally.